There's an old saying that seeing is believing. But what if you don't believe your eyes? My name is David Flowers. After years of paranormal experiences, I've decided I needed to capture proof. So I gathered some gear and went off to find my own evidence. Come with me as I investigate paranormal places.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween! We're at Carl's grave. Carl and the ghost dogs. Right over there. Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
My daughter Dava and I are at Oakwood Cemetery in Austin, Texas on Halloween. 25 years ago, I had an experience here that shook me and changed my life. You can watch me tell the entire full story on my channel, but through this episode, I'll catch you up. This is the road that we parked on the other side of that fence. And then we climbed that fence. I think I remember standing on the hood in order to get over the fence. And then we knew that when you get in, we had to go through the gate to get out, because you can't climb that gate to get back out again. I remember that very, very specifically, and because they said that once you're in, we have to make it all the way to the other side to get to the gate to climb out. So, walk this way. Hello. No one can be sure, but records seem to indicate that the first people buried here were victims of a fight between the Comanche Indian natives. And this is how I remember it being so epic looking. As soon as we dropped in over the fence, I remember thinking, oh God, this is perfect. Like, these trees go up over the road. It's like Sleepy Hollow looking. It's just super creepy. And so and then we walked through here. Just rows and rows, endless amounts of cemeteries. Our tombstones go on forever. After the Comanche were cleared off the land and they buried the dead, they found other bones in the ground. This was the Comanches' burial grounds. Specifically wanted. It was like a full moon on Friday the 13th or something like that. Like, it could have even been Halloween. But I don't remember it being not exactly. So it was just a very big night for some reason. And we started over there because that was the fence that we jumped off over and walked this way and came up on Carl. In my research, I found Carl is buried with his family. He drowned at age 13. The Ouija board with her, and she was specifically wanted to talk to a 13-year-old boy. And we looked over in that cemetery across the street first.
Yeah.
Didn't see one. Couldn't find one. We came over on this side, and there's Carl. 13 years old. Exactly. I sat right there, pretty much where you are. Megan or I think Megan was on this side and mine was, and then Jay was to my left over there. And the Ouija board was right on top of him.
Yeah.
And then nothing was happening. Got frustrated. Mai stood up and started walking towards the gate. Jay and I went to stand up. As you're standing up, the wind might hit you in the ear, and you really can't hear very well. But we were both standing up at the same time, and I thought I heard a dog growl. It would have come from like behind you. Either right over there, see where it says Gracie?
Yeah.
Either that area, or maybe a little bit closer over here, is where I remember the dog standing. We were not sure. So I was standing here. I don't remember walking. It was pretty quickly. Stand up. The dog would have been more better. And Jay picked up this rock that just happened to be here, and it towards the dog. And in the footage, the first time I came here, I saw what seemed to be a rock very similar propped up against the tombstone. So I don't know. I don't see it. Probably.
25 years ago, my friend Jay and I saw what appeared to be a large white dog standing at attention. Jay found a rock, just happened to be there, large white rock, threw it, and went right through the dog.
Found the rock? Oh, yeah.
When the rock reached the dog, it broke some three-dimensional barrier, and we could both tell that it was a tombstone and a bush. I'm not sure which tombstone or exactly where the dog stood, but I knew it was in this direction. In my first trip back, about 8 months ago when I found Carl's grave, I was reviewing the footage and I noticed a white rock, very similar to the one that I remembered Jay throwing. Is it possible this is the same rock? Could it be here 25 years later in the same location? It is a graveyard. Things don't move very often.
I got these dog toys. So maybe they'll light up.
I lay down some motion lights in the area that I remember seeing the dog. And I get a baseline EMF reading of the area.
Hi, David.
We start to set up our equipment and let the sun go down some. This investigation was definitely a learning experience. Investigating on Halloween sounds like a great idea, but there were lots of people out. "25 years ago, we brought a Ouija board here. I didn't know any kind of portals or openings that I might have opened but I performed a small ceremony with Sage to try and make peace. Tell him we were here to talk with him. As most of the traffic in the cemetery is gone and the sun begins to set, I'm able to relax, and we sit and try and make contact with Carl or the ghost dogs. There was lots of road noise and noise contamination from all over the environment, so hearing any EVPs was nearly impossible, but we did get very strong spirit box voices coming through. This one sounds to me like it says 3 dogs or their dogs.
All the dogs, and they chased us up. Do you remember who those dogs belong to? Those dogs are called, or the weird dogs? Do you know who those dogs belong to? Those dogs are called, or the weird dogs? Do you know who those dogs belong to? Those dogs are called? Are they your dogs? I think that was you. Carl? Did you say your name?
We also receive a very loud hi. It sounds like it's coming from a 13-year-old boy.
You can talk to us if you talk real loud. You can talk right into this. Hi. You can talk to us if you talk real loud. You can talk right into this. Hi. You can talk to us if you talk real loud. You can talk right into this. Hi.
Just before the last group of Halloweeners walk by. We sit for a while longer, not getting any more responses. And I start to feel that maybe the area over where the dogs appeared 25 years ago is the place I need to look. You can see me in the footage start to circle the area. I can't keep my eyes off of it, looking for any sign of movement. 4 legs trotting through the bushes. Anything. As the sun sets, I feel much more calm. I feel like I can sit and make contact. I'm starting to feel the energies awaken. Halloween, sunset. I'm here. The experience happened right here. Those of you that have spent a lot of time in a cemetery know that stillness that you feel, so thick that it lays on you. It's all around here. This cemetery has a long history of paranormal activity, stretching back for hundreds of years. The first ones buried here were laid beside the Comanche in their sacred ground.
Your friend, the one that wanted to do the stuff? Yeah. You said she had a Ouija board.
Yeah, she brought a Ouija board and she put it here on top. And she was trying to contact basically the same way that we are, opening the circle. Do you remember, do you know who those dogs belong to? Those dogs are dogs? Are they your dogs? She drowned. Right up there above Deva on this tombstone up here is a microphone, and we can hear you if you yell really loud. We can hear you talk. Is there anything you'd like to say? What are the dogs' names? There was a white dog, spotted dog, a black and white one, and a solid one. You can talk to us if you talk real loud. You can talk right into this. Hi.
I didn't notice this till nearly the end of editing, but if you look closely, there appears to be the image of a dog sitting at attention, very similar to what I remember seeing 25 years ago. And as these people walk past, it seems to break this three-dimensional barrier, and you can tell it's a tombstone and a bush. Exactly like I remember 25 years ago. Is this what I saw? Is this exactly what I saw 25 years ago? Was it all just an optical illusion? Or is this the same ghost dog up to his old tricks?
You get a lot of company on Halloween.
After the dog that we threw the rock at vanished, we looked back towards Megan and Maya that were walking towards the gate, and we saw another dog, and that dog was running at full speed, faster than I'd ever seen any dog run, as fast as it possibly could. It was chasing them right towards the gate. I screamed Megan's name and she stopped and looked at me. The dog never slowed down, ran right into the fence, didn't come out the other side, and just vanished. It's the most bizarre thing that's ever happened to me.
Do me a favor and walk back there to where go back there onto the road and walk this direction on the road in the middle.
I asked David to conduct an experiment with me. This is the same road that Megan was walking as the dog chased her. Hoping maybe I'd catch a glimpse of a translucent figure. A shadow dog an image. A blur. But I haven't found one yet. I'm starting to feel very connected to this location. I will be coming back. There is much more to investigate here, more things to learn. If you come here, respect Carl. Respect this area. Respect this sacred land. And maybe his ghost dogs will come play with you. For this episode of Paranormal Places, this has been David and Dava Flowers. And as always, if you ever find yourself in the dark, remember, you're not alone.